Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, I want to share with you some underrated skincare. These are the skincare products that I think we've all been sleeping on, and it's a little bit of a shame because I think they make wonderful additions to your skincare routine. We don't talk about any of these enough, and I want to put that right today. I've kept it super drugstore and affordable because I think this will just prove that you can get some really inexpensive but high quality skincare products that would rival their luxury counterparts. I've fallen in love with each and every one of these products, and hopefully you will too. So sit back, relax, let's talk some underrated skincare. Now, before we get into this video, I'd love to know any of your personal underrated skincare recommendations. What are those products that you absolutely love and you're perplexed as to why nobody else talks about them? Sound off in the comments section below because I want to start talking about some of those bubbling under skincare products are the ones that I think maybe don't get the love and attention that they deserve. I also want to say sorry for the glasses and the gravelly voice today. It's full on allergy season here and I woke up and honestly my head felt like it could explode, so I couldn't put my contact lenses in and my voice is a little bit on the raspy side, but you know what, we are plowing through regardless. So if you appreciate the content, even in spite of the whole allergy thing, you could reach down and give this video a big thumbs up and a like. I would appreciate it so much. It might even cheer me up just that little bit. Now, with all that being said, shall we cut the waffle and just delve straight on in? And I want to start with, honestly, an instant holy grail and true love that I discovered only a week ago, but it baffles me that nobody else is talking about it. It is this. This is the Cien hand cream, available at Lidl here in the UK and Europe. But they do also ship internationally from their website if you want to check it out. I've left links to where you can get all of these products in the description box below if you want to read the reviews, make a purchase and all that good stuff. This literally so good. The reason I actually stumbled on this is I was looking for an alternative to this product, the chemistry brand Extreme Hydration Hand Cream. I love this, but Deciem have discontinued the chemistry brand, and whilst I have stocked up, I've been looking for some alternatives once my stockpile actually runs out. Honestly, love at first sight with this product. I tried it because it was 79 pence, under £1, so I thought, honestly, what's to lose? This so good. So let me just read you the ingredients because I think this is what will sell this product. So first up, you've got glycerin, which is a fantastic humectant which just attract and retain moisture in the hands. It's also got cetyl alcohol, which is a hydrating fatty alcohol, great for nourishing the skin. You've got petrolatum, which is an occlusive Vaseline, which will just prevent transepidermal water loss. Paraffin, which is going to soften and smooth out the hand. You've got oat kernel extract, which is amazing at reducing inflammation and irritation in the hands. You've also in here got a fantastic amount of lactic acid. So lactic acid is a real gentle exfoliant which will just, slough off those dead skin cells and any dryness that you have. But also, it's a humectant, so it's going to hydrate and plump up the hands too. This is just an all-round holy grail. I've been using it for the past week and my hands have never felt softer. They've never felt more hydrated. And honestly, you put this on before you go to bed and you just wake up and your hands are in this state all day long. A true holy grail, and definitely one to check out if you don't like to reapply hand cream during the day because you find it a little bit greasy. You don't need to do that with this. For 79p, it's a one-stop shop. So good. Now, another product I think we all sleep on is this. This is the, pardon the pun, actually I didn't realise that when I said this. This is the Night Shift by Stratia. This is a super gentle and hydrating retinoid, which I don't think I truly understood the benefit of this because by the time I reached for it, I was already using advanced high-strength retinoids, so I wasn't ever going to get the benefit from this. However, I think this could be a holy grail for you if you're starting out on your retinoid journey. The reason I gave this a second look is recently we understood that the Inculus retinol, which I used to fangirl so much about, actually wasn't all it seemed, and actually the retinol complex that they were saying was 1% is nowhere near that. I covered this in a recent video which I'll leave a link to up there. I was left super disappointed and a lot of people said, okay Rob, if we're not reaching for the Inculus retinol as our starter, what should we go for? I definitely think this is worth a look. Now, I will say, Stratia is a little bit more expensive than the Inculus, but I think in this case you get what you pay for. You're actually getting a meaningful concentration of retinol, which you're not with the Inculus. Beyond that, you get ceramides, you get fatty acids, you get panthenol. It's just going to calm, soothe, and hydrate at the same time as delivering that gentle, effective anti-aging from the retinol. It also comes in a pump, so for anybody that likes a pump dispenser on their products, this is a really nice one. It's so tight so you can travel with it without it leaking all over, and the price point isn't too bad. I'd say I use this on my hands and on my neck where I need to go in more gentle with retinol. And honestly, I'd say that one pump like this will last me about 2 months, so you're actually getting quite a bit of product for your money, and I absolutely love it. Definitely think it's slept on, and I would recommend this if, like me, you've been disappointed by the Inculus retinol and want to know where to turn next. A true holy grail. Now, a lot of these products are recent discoveries of mine, and I think that's kind of in keeping with the underrated vibe of the skincare that I'm talking about in today's video, because people weren't singing its praises and shouting about these products, I didn't try it for the longest possible time, and I instantly regret it. One product that I wish I discovered such a long time ago is this. This is the Secret Key Galactamyces C's Essence. I love this so much. If you're reaching for the SK2 Essence, which I think is like $150, ridiculously priced, don't. Swap it for this, which is a fraction of the cost. I think I paid like £15 for this, so under $20, and you get the exact same profile of ingredients and benefits. Galactamyces are fantastic for calming, soothing, and hydrating the skin. A lot of ferments are, and I really like and enjoy fermented ingredients in my skincare routine. It's also got some rose water in here, which again hydrates, calms, and soothes. It's just an all-around fantastic essence to include in your skincare routine. Why I love this above some other toners and essences is it's relatively on the thicker side. So a lot of the toners you use will run everywhere and just get really messy. This doesn't. It's slightly thicker, not quite a gel, but it definitely has a viscosity to it, which I enjoy. It sinks into the skin, instantly hydrates, instantly plumps, and it's just an absolutely delightful product. The reason I say I wish I discovered it sooner is I've tried so many different toners and essences, and I didn't find any of them really delivered the hype that the brands were promising. This genuinely does. It hydrates you, it smooths everything out, it plumps to minimize the look of fine lines and wrinkles, and you get all that within like 1 minute of applying this to the skin. If you're feeling super bougie and super extra, what you can do is actually put a couple of drops of this between each serum step in your skincare routine. Serums always apply better onto damp skin, so you get the added benefit of that, and it'll just lock in all that hydration and moisture. Definitely one that I would recommend, and a perfect dupe for the SK2 bougie and overpriced essence. Now let's come on to coenzyme Q10, one of my favourite antioxidants. I love a Q10 fix in my skincare routine, as it's not only a fantastic antioxidant, it's also the energy our skin cells need to regenerate and remain healthy all day long. It's like supercharging your skin, so I would never be without it in my routine. I formulated my own Mad About Skin Got You Covered Super Serum with a high dose of Q10 in there to protect the skin throughout the day. However, some people like a standalone Q10 serum. Recently we had the issue of the new Selfless by Hyram Q10 serum launch, which actually didn't contain Q10. If you want to know a little bit more about that, I'll leave a video I did covering it up there. On the back of that, lots of people said, okay, if I want a standalone Q10, what do I actually reach for? Something that's affordable but actually delivers a meaningful concentration. I would reach for this. This is a Revox coenzyme Q10. Unlike the Selfless by Hyram product, actually contains Q10, so that's like a basic but a tick in the box. It's also in a beautiful oil formulation, so I think this will work beautifully well if you've got a drier skin type. I've got super oily, acne prone skin. I've tested it and tried it and it didn't break me out, so I think it is universal, but I think the major benefits will come for drier skin. This is just gorgeous. Boosts the antioxidant potential of your routine, throws in some hydration to boot, and leaves your skin feeling silky smooth, really plumped, nourished, and hydrated. Just an all-round wonder, and I kind of think Revox as a brand are a little bit slept on. I know the packaging isn't the most exciting. Their website's a little bit on the confusing side, but if you bury yourself through all of that, actually, you come up with some really great products. This is amazing. I like their retinol eye serum that I've talked about before. They do a glycolic acid that's nice if you like a higher strength exfoliator, and they also do some really nice moisturizers. Revox, definitely a brand that I think deserves just a little bit more hype. Now let's keep with the antioxidant vibes, and I want to talk about this, The Ordinary resveratrol and ferulic acid. Definitely like a sleeper hit from The Ordinary. I think a lot of people focus down either on the sister brand Neod and their amazing survival antioxidant serum, or The Ordinary Pycnogenol, which is the one that the brand seems to promote the most. And I think the resveratrol and ferulic acid kind of just gets forgotten about. And it's such a shame, because honestly, two of the best antioxidants banned on are resveratrol and ferulic acid. They actually protect some of the collagen in the skin, they can recharge your vitamin C, so if you've got an ascorbic or L-ascorbic acid serum in your life, I would use this alongside it, just double down on the benefits. On all round, they're well tolerated by most skin types and could be a wonderful addition to your skincare routine. I would always say choose an antioxidant based on what you want to get out in terms of outcomes. I think Q10 is super affordable and I love it, and it just gives the skin a little bit of a supercharged energy. If you're looking for anti-aging benefits down the line, then I think resveratrol and ferulic acid are where it's at, and The Ordinary is the one that I would reach for. I wish The Ordinary would start promoting this just a little bit more, because I think the more people that discover it, the better all our skin health would be, and this is one that I'm definitely going to be shouting about more on the channel. Now, finally, I want to call out 2 sunscreens. I don't think any skincare routine is complete without a really good broad spectrum SPF to finish everything off. And I find it's the most difficult step in your skincare routine to truly find a perfect match for your individual skin type. If you want to go for oily, you've got to find something that mattifies but doesn't dry you out. If you've got a drier skin type, you've got to find something that hydrates. It can be a little bit of a minefield, but I think 2 true holy grail sunscreens that seem a little bit underrated and slept on are these. Let's start with the Biore UV Watery Essence, a stunning option if, like me, you have super oily and acne prone skin. I've tried loads of different sunscreens, and whilst all of them will say non-comedogenic, won't break you out, usually they do end up clogging my pores, exacerbating blackheads and breaking me out. This one never did. Also, it's truly invisible. Now, a lot of people, I think the reason this is underrated is it does have a lot of drying alcohol in there, which puts a lot of people off. And honestly, if you've got a drier skin type, this isn't going to be for you. However, if you've got very oily skin and you want something to just mattify that down and disappear completely onto the skin, this is the product for you. It's in a gel formulation, so it just glides on. After it's been applied for like 30 seconds, disappeared like that, just leaving behind that broad spectrum protection. Because I have super oily skin, it doesn't strip, it doesn't dry, and it does definitely keep me matte. So by the time I take all of my skincare off with my evening cleanse, I don't notice that that oil's been breaking through, because I think the addition of that drying alcohol has just kept all of that at bay. Definitely one to try if you have an oilier skin type. I think this could be your sunscreen of choice. Now, finally, I want to recommend a mineral sunscreen. I think here on Mad About Skin, we do tend to focus on chemical sunscreens. That's a little bit of personal bias because they're the ones I tend to reach for my own skincare routine and I have the most experience with. However, there's a lot of people out there that prefer 100% mineral UV filters, and that's absolutely fine. Chemical, mineral, it's all about just using the one that works for you. As long as you're using a sunscreen, that's all I ask. And if you're looking for a 100% mineral one that genuinely delivers, I would recommend this. This is the Bliss Block Star Invisible Daily Sunscreen. Now, when I was planning this video out and writing the products that I wanted to include in it, this was obviously going to be top of the list. Since then, Bliss, I think, have realised that this is a bit of a sleeper hit, and they've started doing a lot of promotion of the product in the last 2 weeks, including paid partnerships and sponsorships with influencers. I have never taken a penny of sponsorship from Bliss, so this is genuinely all. I bought this with my own money, and I've been using it quite frequently in my skincare routine and fallen in love. I would definitely recommend this, and I'm glad it started to get a little bit more hype, because it goes on, it's tinted, but the tint is so good. I've never found a tint on a mineral sunscreen that doesn't come across as a bit oompa loompa, a bit orange, or a bit ashy. This just genuinely is like your good skin day. It blends in, it doesn't leave any real cakiness behind because it's so satin and finish on the skin, and it's just a really nice product. A lot of mineral UV filters will strip and dry the skin. This has some humectants and moisturizers to balance that off, so it just leaves your skin feeling prepped and ready to face whatever the day throws at it. You can see how that goes onto the skin, invisible and just beautiful finish. I don't think that this tint is going to work necessarily for deeper, darker and richer skin tones, and I am planning a 100% mineral sunscreen video that is going to be applicable for darker skin tones, so watch out for that in the future. For everyone else, I think this could be a wonderful addition, and it just glides onto the skin and guarantees you a beautiful skin day. So, there you have it, guys, a rundown of some sleeper hits, those skincare products that I think are truly underrated and deserving of way more hype than they get. I would love to know any of your own experiences with these products, or any holy grails that you want to shout out that you think are worthy of a little bit more love, because I want this to become a feature and a series here on the channel. So sound off in the comments section below, wherever you are in the world, guys. Stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.